Hello, people. If this is the first time you're here, welcome to my channel. My name is Humberto Piña, and this is a series of video tutorials for students who need to get the best score in the TOEFL test. We are working right now with structure and written expression, and we're going to work with parallel structure. So, here we go. All right. In good English, an attempt should be made to make the language as even and balanced as possible. This balance is called parallel structure. You can achieve parallel structure by making the forms of words as similar as possible. The following is an example of a sentence that is not parallel. I like to sing and dance. The problem in this sentence is not the expression to sing, and the problem is not the dancing. The expression to sing is correct, in on itself. But the word dancing is correct by itself. Both of the following sentences are correct. I like to sing, I like dancing. The problem in the incorrect sample is that to sing and dancing are joined together in one sentence with and. They are different forms where it is possible to have similar forms. Therefore, the example is not parallel. It can be corrected in two different ways. We can make the first expression like the second, or we can make the second expression like the first. So I like to sing and to dance, right? Two infinitives joined together with the conjunction. Or I like singing and dancing, right? Two gerunds joined together with conjunction. There are several situations in which you should be particularly careful of parallel structure. Parallel structures are required in the following situations. One, with coordinate conjunctions such as and, but, or. Two, with pair conjunctions such as both and, either or, neither nor, not only but also. And number three, with comparisons, right? So right now we're gonna work with skill 24, use parallel structure with coordinate conjunctions. The job of a coordinate conjunction, and, but, or, is to join together equal expressions. The words, what is on one side of these words must be parallel to what is on the other side. These conjunctions can join nouns, verbs, adjectives, phrases, or subordinate clauses, main clauses, but they must join together two of the same thing, right? That's the thing. They have to be of the same thing. Here are examples of two nouns joined by a coordinate conjunction, right? Just give me a moment. Here are examples of two nouns joined by a coordinate conjunction. I need to talk to the manager or the assistant manager. So we got two people, two occupations, joined together with or. She is not a teacher, but a lawyer. Right? Teacher, lawyer. You can choose from the activities such as hiking and kayak. Right? So here we got the coordinate conjunctions or, but, and. With that or gives a choice, but gives contrast, and adds something to whatever you were stating or saying before. Here are examples of two verbs joined by the coordinate conjunction. He eats and sleeps only when he takes a vacation. She invites us to her home, but never talks with us. She invites us, but she never talks. You can stay home or go to the movies with us. Here are examples of two adjectives joined by a coordinate conjunction. My boss is sincere and nice. Sincere and nice, two adjectives. The exam he gave me was short, but difficult. Class can be interesting or boring. Here are examples of two phrases joined by a coordinate conjunction. There are students in the classroom and in front of the building. Okay, students in the classroom, in front of the building. The papers are on my desk or in the drawer. The checks will be ready not at noon, but at 1. And here are some examples of two clauses joined by a conjunction. They're not interested in what you say, or what you do. Right? That is a coordinate conjunction. That is a clause. I'm here because I have to be and because I want to be. Because I have to be and because I want to be. Because Mr. Brown likes to go home early, but his wife prefers to stay late. Okay, so Mr. Brown likes to go home early, but his wife prefers to stay late. All right, so here are examples of two clauses joined by a coordinate conjunction. They're not interested in, oh yeah, this is what it said. The following chart outlines the use of parallel structures with coordinate conjunctions. We got the same structure on both sides of the coordinate conjunctions, or same structure, coordinate conjunction, and then same structure again. All right, so let's do the exercise. Each of the following sentences contains words or group of words that should be parallel. Circle the word that indicates the sentence should have parallel parts. Underline the parts that should be parallel, then indicate the sentence are correct or incorrect. Number one says, she held jobs as a typist, a housekeeper, and in a restaurant. Okay, so here you can see the pair conjunction here. But the problem here is we got an occupation, and then a place. So that's incorrect. It should be a typist, a housekeeper, or a waitress. Sorry. The report you're looking for could be in the file or on the desk, right? So you see preposition, noun. Okay, so that's fine. All right, now you do. So complete the activity, pause the video, complete the activity, and then come back and check your answers. Okay, pause the video now, and I'll be here when you come back. Okay, now that you're back, let's see what we got. It says here, she was very hard, but usually gets below average grades, right? She works very hard, but gets below average grades. So this is correct. Speaker introduced himself, told several anecdotes, and so past tense, introduced himself, told, past tense, and then we got finishing. That breaks the parallel, doesn't it? So it should be finished with an emotional complete. You should know when the program starts and how many units you must complete. You should know when the program starts and how many units you must complete. Let's see. Yes, everything is fine. The paper he wrote was rather short, but very impressive, right? Was rather short, very impressive, adverb, adjective, adverb, adjective. She suggested taking the plane this evening, or that we go by train tomorrow. So we got taking the plane or that we go. So that is incorrect. It's not parallel. It should be, taking the train. Taking the plane, taking the train. The dean or the assistant dean will inform you of when and where you should apply for your diploma. So you got 2 occupations, 2 nouns. There are papers to file, reports to type, and those letters should be answered. So here we got infinitive, and then passive voice. So that's not parallel. It should be letters to answer. The manager needed a quick but thorough response, right? So quick but thorough. So we got 2 adjectives joined together with this conjunction. All right, guys. So that was that. Take a look at your answers. Take a look at what you did. And I really hope this helps you. So if you found this information useful, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing so we can make the channel bigger. And if you know somebody who can benefit from these tutorials that are totally free, please share it with somebody. Thank you very much, and I'll see you online.